Well, hello everyone, this is Fracture, and I'd like to welcome you to Let's Play System Shock, the original DOS version. This is part 7, and we've just made it off level 1 Medical, and now we're on level 2 Science and Research. This elevator music brings back some great nostalgic feelings. The first time I played this game, I was immediately hooked. I'd been playing for probably 4 or 5 hours straight. It was my first run-through of the game, so of course I was injured, nervous, and overtired. And when I stepped into the elevator and that music started up, I burst out laughing. Enough of the old memories for now, though. Let's get started. If you remember, at the end of the previous video, I was mortally wounded after fighting off all of these mutants. I went back to the first floor in the elevator, ran to the medical wing, and recharged my health and energy. And that's the video you see playing in the lower right. First order of business on this floor is going to be finding Nathan Darcy's office. Apparently he's left some notes for us in there. And from here on in, I have much less of an advantage. I played through the medical wing once, just before I started recording the Let's Play. The last time I played this level, though, was probably almost 10 years ago. I'm sure I'll recognize places as soon as I see them, but for now, I don't remember the layout of this floor, or any of the other floors for that matter. You can see me leaning around corners much more now already. On the first level, I knew where most of the mobs were and where to be careful. On this level, though, attacks are going to be just as much a surprise for me as they will be for you. I really have no idea where Nathan Darcy's office is. For me, when in doubt, it's take a right.
I was standing right next to him. Darcy was telling me something about the laser, something about overrides and a number. Cyborg Assassin shot him in the back of the head. Didn't even touch me. They knew Darcy was onto something.
So it's pretty clear that corpse we found up by the station status was Nathan Darcy. Well, let's find his office. Oh, maintenance spot. These things have a surprisingly long range, so you have to be careful. Oh, we got 2 maintenance spots and a hopper. As far as I can tell, hoppers have essentially unlimited range. If they can see you, they can hit you, and they hit hard. If you watch my energy level carefully, that's the second bar on the top right. Every time I get hit, it drops dramatically. It functions kind of like a shield. Unfortunately, it's also supplying energy to our weapon. If our energy is depleted, hits go directly off our health and we won't last very long. You can recharge your health by using batteries that you generally find in those maintenance spots, or an energy recharge station, which is preferable. There isn't an endless supply of batteries though, so you should ration those. The better choice is often to backtrack, even if that means taking an elevator to a different floor. If you do that though, don't forget that Shodan is slowly repopulating those old levels with new enemies. I recall reading somewhere, probably a walkthrough, that if you turn off the cyborg conversion unit on a given floor, that floor will get new enemies at a much slower rate. I've never really tried to confirm that for myself though. You'll see on the inventory that's on the screen right now, there's two kinds of batteries, the iCAD Bat and the Bat Pack. The battery pack is just a smaller version of the iCAD battery. If memory serves, the iCAD battery actually gives you 100% recharge, and a regular battery, I think, gives you 4 or 5 chevrons. You'll see me hugging the walls a lot here too, and that again is to make sure that the mini-map is fully populated. You need to get fairly close to a wall before it shows up on the map. It's definitely worth your time to keep the map complete. Well, through sheer luck we found Nathan Darcy's office. If I'd turned left from the elevator instead of right, it could have been a long time before we found this. Generally when I reload during this playthrough, I cut it out of the final video. I thought I'd leave this one in since it's nearby, and it does demonstrate the benefit of saving often. I just wasn't happy with how much damage I took from that robot, and I knew I had this recent save. When a level you've cleared gets repopulated, the mobs are more or less random, but initially they're in fixed locations, so I now have the benefit of knowing that there's a robot hiding in his office. I suppose that's cheating a little bit. I call it anti-frustration. You can see here this thing's hitting me from quite a distance away, and it can be further still. I'm just making sure the coast is clear before I drop my guard to listen to these logs.
So Shodan is charging up the lasers. Whatever else we do, we can't allow it to fire. We can discharge it ourselves, but who knows what it's aimed at. Can't fire it, but can't stop it. Listen up, Althea. I know how we can stop Shodan from firing the laser. Get the isotope X-22 from Gamma, feed it into the shield generators on the reactor level, then put the shields up. Fire the laser into the shield, and the laser explodes. Trouble is, every existing safety lock is designed to prevent this.
Well, the only new piece of information we got there is that the isotope is stored in Gamma, presumably on this level. If all the levels are the same, and if my notes are correct, that means we'll find the isotope to the south. Alpha is north, Beta is east, Delta is west, and as we said, Gamma is south. And with that, we pretty much come to the end of this video. So, as always, I thank you for watching, I thank you for listening, and I encourage you to leave comments, suggestions, or infantile abuse, and I promise I'll read it all. And if you like the videos, please subscribe or give me the thumbs up.